Hello friends, Harshal here and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'll discuss on AWS Step Function. So what is AWS Step Function? So here, Step Function is very useful if you want to assemble functions into business critical applications, right? So whenever you want to assemble the functions into business critical application in any enterprises, then we generally use AWS Step Function. So how it works? So we will see in this video itself. So first of all, I need to read this definition that AWS Step Function is a serverless function orchestrator. So this is important. It is a serverless function orchestrator. It makes it easy to sequence AWS Lambda function. So wherever this word serverless, wherever you find these word like serverless, then it means that it has to deal with the Lambda functions. Okay, so it basically makes it easy to sequence AWS Lambda functions and multiple AWS services into business critical application very easy, because what happened, we can actually see the whole structure, right? So here, through its visual interface, so we can see the interface. If we use that step function, then it's very easy for us to understand what is the interface and how it created. Then you can create and run a series of checkpointed and event driven workflows that maintain the application state. Okay, so you can uh, easily understand. You will come to know that what is the current status of the application, right, because of its visual interface. So okay, so here you can see the visual interface, or we can say that workforce. Okay, workflows. Okay, and on right hand side, okay, not here, okay, I'll tell you. Okay, when we create, then you will understand it very well. Before that, okay, so let me tell you about the use cases. So here, let us say if we want to make integration of web service and data processing, so both of the documentation we can see here in the use cases. So let me go here and check it out at what exactly is. So here, there is a blog, and okay, you can see here. Okay, it started, then it submitted the job, then it will wait for the second, and if it is yes, if the condition is true, then it gets job status and the job completed, right? So here, if it waits for some time, then the job if the job is not complete or job gets failed, then it gets failed. Okay, no further action will be taken. The desired output will not get. And if the job complete is done, then get the final status of the job and it gets end. So you can actually see that visual interface whenever you create that interface, or you integrate the AWS services and the Lambda function. So yeah, you can do it. So here is very basic, right? So here, in that way, we can create it. Okay, so that's it. And here is the data processing. So here you can see that build workflow that coordinate tasks across different services help transformed a monolithic business critical code base into a simpler and more resilient billing service. So so let us say, if we have a critical business application, and that application needs to check at a certain period of time. Okay, then in that case, what happened, due to that visual interface, we easily come to know if we click on any of the block diagram, then directly we can see the current status of the application. Okay, and on right hand side you can see that data processing. So here the Guardian newspaper automated serverless data processing and subscriber management using AWS Step Function, AWS Lambda, and Amazon CloudWatch events. So let me go here and check it out. So here, see, this is the Guardian newspaper. Okay, they have used this step function for the automation of subscription fulfillment. Okay, so how they have done, so we will see if there is any. So here you can see, right? So what happened, the CloudWatch events, the events, let us say there are different events. If any if if any subscribers have subscribed to the newspaper, then what happened, this step function will this step function will invoke the lambda functions here and here. Then what happened, lambda function gets interact with the S3 and the Salesforce, and the documentation folder will be reached to that person house. Okay, so in this way it will work, right? So this is due to the events, and there are some uh, different scenario. Okay, so this is like let us say if somebody has done if if there is some different condition, and that different condition will trigger the lambda function, and that lambda function trigger S3, and the same thing happen, and then uh, Salesforce provide that document folder to the guy, uh, to the newspaper guy, and that newspaper guy will provide the newspaper to the subscribers. So this is what it happens. And okay, and there are so many services you can integrate with the step functions. Okay, so let us create a very simple step function. So I click on it, so get started. Here you can see review hello world example. So uh, we are now creating a hello world example, right? So if the hello world uh, example is okay, then what happened, the hello world should be displayed as a output. So in that case, here you can see this is the system state definition, and this is the system state yeah, this is the system state definition, and this is the visual interface. Okay, so whatever the this system state definition is written in JSON format. So whatever it is written, the same visual interface is created here on the right hand side. So just by looking at the visual interface, you will understand very well. So let's it started. Let us say uh, that the lambda gets triggered, and after trigger what happened, uh, there is something pass. Okay, let us say the event gets triggered and the data will get passed, and if this is a hello world example, then if it is yes, then it will wait for 3 seconds, and it will create two parallel branch. So one is hello and the second one is world, and both branches come together and they display hello world, right? So and it will display hello world, and this is the end of this complete diagram. Okay, so okay, so we understood here, and now let me go to the next. The machine state machine name is hello world, and here we need to create execution role. So I just wanted to create new execution role. Okay, if you want logging, you can simply uh, check that what kind of logging you want. Okay, so here indicates which execution history events to log. right? Then here is auto generated permission, so that's fine. And the new execution role name step function hello world, and this will be created after we create this state machine, while creating this state machine. So I click on it and it started creating. So before you want to execute, okay, if the condition is true, is hello world example. If the condition is true, it means that it will display hello world as output. If I write here false, then what happen? It is not a hello world example. It means that it will not show, it will not display hello world. So let us try with this, with true. I want to open in a new browser, so I click here and let's start the execution. So it will start execution in a new browser, new browser window. Okay, fine. So execution status is succeeded. Okay, and I guess it will take some time. Okay, so here you can see that start pass word example. So we have got that graph inspector. So if I click on it, okay, this is nothing, select step. Okay, if I click here, okay, so something get passed. Okay, so I have passed something. I have passed that the hello world example. Yes, it is true, so that's why it is passed. Okay, and if it is pass, I said yes, it means true. Then it will wait for 3 seconds. So yes, it will wait for 3 seconds, and after that 2 branches. So I said yes, okay, it is passed. And then uh, then there are 2 branches will be created. So the first branch is hello, 2 parallel branches created. Hello will be passed in a parallel with the world. So if I click on world, here you can see the world, and here is the output, that is hello world. So step output is, that is true. Okay, and this is the end. So if I click here, so here you can see is input, this is the input and this is the output. So if I click here, then same input. If I click here, same input. Wait, okay, so this is step input and output, so everything is same. Okay, and if we go down here, you can see the event history, execution event history. Okay, so at what time what has done, right? So from since the beginning, so execution started. So I had just started the execution. That time it will pass the state entered, and then pass state excited, then choice state entered, then choice state existed, sorry, excited, then it is entered, pass state entered, excited, exited. Okay, so in this way, in the last, the execution gets succeeded. Okay, and let me edit the machine state. Or okay, I'll go back and here. Okay, so the first machine state is running, and let me execute again. So let me execute like false. So it will start in a new browser window. So here you can see that the execution state gets failed because I have defined false, right? So the overall condition gets false here, and this is the execution output. The no execution output will be displayed, and the definition is here. Okay, this is the definition, right? So here you will get the event, and okay, if I want to create a new execution, so let me go here, and if I write here false, true, then it will be executed. In this way it will work. Okay, so this is how it works. So let me close it. Okay, and let me machine state. So here is the machine state, and if you want to create one more state machine, then you can simply click on here, and here you will get three options. Okay, design your workflow visually. You can either design it visually. Let me show you. So if I click here, and here you can design visually, right? So let us say I drag here. Okay, so in this way, whatever you want to design, right? So you can design it visually. Okay, so let me cancel it. Okay, leave. Now create state machine. So let me check here. Write your workflow in code. In fact, if you want to write your workflow in code, you can do this as well. And also we do have some sample projects, so directly uh, you can choose any one of them. Okay, let me ETL job in Amazon Redshift. Okay, so if I click on it, and here the complete diagram you will see, right? So it's a very big diagram. Sorry, workflow. Here is the visual workflow, and here is the definition. So here the definition is also so much lengthy, so yeah, we can do this as well. So for now I'm leaving it, and if I go to the CloudWatch, let me go to the CloudWatch, and here in events you can see that there are two options you will see in the CloudWatch management, that is event and schedule. So you can simply go to events. Okay, and if you want to set rules, so there are two types of rules you can set. Okay, go to Amazon Event Bridge, that is okay. Back to Amazon Cloud. Okay, so here I'm creating a rule. In this rule you can go with the event pattern. Let us say I want to go with that step function. Okay, just select step function, and if I want to step function execution status is changed, if any of the status gets changed, let us say specific status. Okay, I want some specific status. If you want any status, then that is also fine, but let us say I want to choose any specific. Okay, and aborted. Okay, and timeout, right? So if any one of three, these events get triggered, then what happen after that, it will automatically trigger the, here on the right hand side we can set the target. Okay, and here is the lambda function, right? You can give the function of the lambda function. Okay, lambda function, if you have created, it will be displayed here, and it will be automatically catch it. So after it will trigger the lambda function, and that lambda function will automatically it will trigger and it will run the code, right? So that lambda function will get uh, will get will run the application, and it will work accordingly. Okay, if you want to schedule, let us say if you want to schedule the uh, rate of 5 minutes. Okay, let me choose day. Okay, in every 5 days, what happen, or you can go with the cron job as well. Here is the cron expression. So after every 5 days, what happened, that step function should be, so there is step function. Okay, that hello world step function we have already created. So that step function will get triggered, right? And create new role for specific. resource. Okay, and we can configure it. So every after 5 days, whatever you want to, let us say I want to give input transformer, no constant JSON. Okay, if I want to write something here, if I want to pass the data, or whatever the data, okay, I wanted to pass at every 5 days, then it will automatically pass to that step functions state machine, right? So hello world, and according to it will work. So this is how it will work. Okay, and yeah, okay, we are at the end of the video. So thank you so much guys for watching my video. Have a good day. Bye.